Secretary John Kerry, great to see you as always.
Happy to be here.
Quick questions for you. First of all, given the fact that we now actually have something to talk about legislatively on climate, what's the reception been around that? Do you see, is there leadership?
Well, people around the world are excited that the United States is stepping up to do what it says it would do. And the legislation that President Biden got signed into law puts the United States in a place where we will meet our goals. And that's really important for our credibility in the diplomacy of climate. We still need to get more finance. I mean, that's the big challenge now, is the money that's going to help a big emitter in another part of the world to be able to transition. They're just a group of countries that don't have the money, don't have the ability to be able to transition quickly. They need technology, and they need some concessionary funding to grease the skid, so to speak, to make things move.
Now, Antonio's speech this year was, if it could be, a little bit more bleak even than last year's, in part because there's more emissions this year with Russia, Ukraine, of course, and the knock-on. Also because privately, he's talking about the fact that a lot of banks seem to be backsliding on ESG because fossil fuels are more attractive to invest in. How much have you seen that? How much do you worry about that?
There is some embrace of new fossil fuel projects because of the situation with Ukraine. And Russia having cut off gas, there has to be some replacement of gas to enable the European economy to be able to make it through a winter and make it grow. So there's a lot of uncertainty in that, and the price is way up, obviously, and inflation has been higher. But the fact is that I believe most of those countries are going to be able to deploy much more renewable energy. Germany, for instance, is heading towards 80% of its energy base is going to be renewable. That's extraordinary. And I think other countries are realizing the message of Ukraine, the message of Putin is you've got to be able to control your own future with respect to energy. That means get energy independent as fast as you can. We in the United States are blessed because we did that a number of years ago. We're the biggest oil and gas producer in the world, but we're also pushing to transition to renewables. And I think we're going to be in a place where we can help a lot of other countries do that over the course of the next couple of years.
Last question. Technology at scale you are most excited about in helping facilitate the transition?
Well, they're not at scale yet. None of the ones that are really critical are yet at scale, but I think they're poised to begin to make that journey. Battery storage, I think green hydrogen, electrolyzers, next generation. Maybe carbon capture. A lot of money is going to go into carbon capture, and it should, to exhaust the possibility or make it work, one or the other. But you know, who knows what's going to happen with fusion? There's a new excitement about it. There's a new level of investment in it as a result. So there are a lot of possible game changers, but not yet at scale, ready to come to scale. But all kinds of things happening in the exploratory process. In terms of direct air carbon capture, nuclear is going through a certain evaluative renewal, and we'll see where we come out on it. But I think President Biden's position is we need all of the above for the moment in order to make the transition, but he's very clear we're going to make the transition. And by 2030, we will be halfway there in terms of electric vehicles. 2035, his plan is to have the entire power sector of our country carbon-free. So we're really moving, and I'm confident that at some point we're going to have breakthroughs in these technologies.
John Kerry, wish you luck this week.
Thank you.
Thank you.